I suppose maths always is a subject that invokes an emotion or a feeling from either primary school, or if you're talking to a parent, how they felt about it at school. And I suppose in the maths department, we're always trying to strive to give girls the confidence to want to achieve well in maths and to do their best and to achieve their potential. And I think we're really fortunate in the maths department in that we have a large staff body with a huge range of experience, both with staff who've come into the profession directly from university, but also those who have come from other careers prior to joining the teaching profession. So that real experience of how maths is used in the real world, and in terms of sort of the backgrounds that they've got, the different careers and the different university subjects that they studied as well. So I think that's, shows in the classroom the real passion that everyone has for their subject and how much they enjoy teaching maths. In Year 7, the girls are largely taught a scheme of work that reflects the transition from the Key Stage 2 to the Key Stage 3 curriculum. So we deal with a lot of number-based work and introducing algebra skills, probably things that the girls have seen before in primary school, but we want to make sure that everyone's sort of hitting the ground running as they enter the senior school. The girls are streamed usually in 3 streams by form groups, and then within each stream they're setted from there. Usually that's 3 sets within a stream, and we use the entrance exam as the sort of preliminary measure of who goes into which group. But therefore, over the course of the year, we're quite fluid in movements across sets to ensure that the girls are working at the pace that suits them, and the support that they need is given depending on where they are in each group. As well as obviously numerical and algebraic skills, we'll also be looking at shape and space and introducing data and averages and how they're used in the context of the real world as well. As the girls then move into Year 8 and 9, it's a similar setup, and we're continually building on the knowledge that is the foundations from Year 7 and primary school. So Year 8, we've probably got more of an emphasis on introducing further algebraic skills, looking at circumference and area of circles, so sort of delving into more shapes and polygons. And then as we move into Year 9, introducing topics such as trigonometry, looking at cumulative frequency graphs in sort of the data section and expanding further on that. So within each year, there's going to be things that they've seen before, but they're continuing to build on. So building that real foundation for as we go into Key Stage 4. The UKMT, the UK Maths Trust, run various challenges across the year. So in the first one of the year is normally the Senior Maths Challenge. So both Year 12 and Year 13 mathematicians are invited to take part in that. So a real chance to show your problem-solving skills and aptitude in maths from Year 11 and before. We then have the Intermediate Maths Challenge, in which we invite our most able mathematicians in Year 9 and Year 10 to take part. And then the Junior Maths Challenge, which are able mathematicians in Year 7 and Year 8 to take part. In addition to these individual challenges, the Maths Trust also run team challenges. So we have the Senior Team Challenge, which usually consists of 2 Year 12s and 2 Year 13s, and they go to the regional competition every year. And then the Team Challenge, which is 2 Year 8s and 2 Year 9s, and that runs in a similar way. As a department, we also run SUMS, which is the Surbiton Ultra Mathematical Society. So that usually happens during one lunchtime a week, and that's an opportunity for girls to come and take part in some enrichment activities, not aimed at the most able mathematicians necessarily, just those who have a real keen interest in the subject and want to learn more about it in different contexts. I've always loved maths since I was at school. I think the teachers that I had really inspired me to want to study maths at university and then go on to become a maths teacher myself. And I really hope that in the lessons that I have with the pupils that I teach, that passion for the subject really comes across, and that we have fun in our lessons and we want to study maths and we want to do well. I think that maths is a really important subject. Obviously, we know that in this fact that it's a core subject from Year 7 to Year 11. But equally, having a solid foundation in maths and an aptitude for the subject will ensure that pupils are successful in whatever career they choose as they go into the world of work and beyond.